Welcome, Virgo, to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love, and Healing Tarot. How are you? My name is Hope. Thank you for returning if you subscribed, and thank you for those who haven't subscribed yet to be here with me for this reading on Twin Flames and Soulmates. Check out my videos that I just did yesterday on the per se, meteor shower. It's about the sacred warrior or the heart journey or the spiritual journey that you or anyone is on. You can watch all three of them. They could relate to all of you. But anyway, so today is your love reading. Know that August 16th, we had a parade of planets. And, I'm doing this energy forecast because it's important to you to know that how energy works in the spectrum of the cosmos. The moon, everything affects us. So know that the energy that we had an alignment, of parade of planets with Jupiter, the moon, and Venus. So this was a divine stage set up for us to understand that this is a time where there might be some endings, there may be some new love, there may be revealing of deceit and truthfulness in relationships. So no, this is going to be a sudden shift. It's going to bring endings. For some of you, know that a conversation sometimes may make you realize that it's run its course, right? And there's a shift. Might hurt a little, you might have some feelings, but know that what you're losing, believe me, you're clearing the space for something greater, bigger blessings. So know that right now Mercury is going forward. It was in retrograde during the Lion's Gate, and that's where everything during the full moon, everything comes up for us to look at, including myself, to resolve, to clear, to heal, to forgive, whatever that is. So now the parade of planets is continuing into the new moon of Virgo. I think it just closed at the end of the month, August 26th, where it's going to bring more opportunities. So please do the work if you haven't done it yet. Clear your space, clear your heart space, okay? So let's begin your reading, Virgo, and know that, including myself, will we continue to love from the wounds of the past or from the wisdom that we have gained through self-love? All right, so that's where I want to begin your reading, Virgo. So here we go. Let's see where we are with Virgo in the per se. Did you see the per se meteor shower? I've seen them many times. It's really amazing, like shooting stars falling from the sky. It's amazing. So that per se shower, believe me, definitely has effect on all of us. It brings in some codes for our activation of our DNA, for our thymus gland. The thymus gland is between your heart and the higher heart of the interdimensional heart space of your higher self. So let's keep going here and let's see, Virgo, where are we with you in this reading? So we have waiting, okay? Can you see that? Waiting. And I feel that, last week there was your reading where we weren't sure if it was over with yet. I really don't think it's saying here, hopeful they'll return perhaps. I'm not sure this applies to everyone, but it seems like it's still, the energy there of this relationship is still there. Let's see if the cards will give us any information, but we all have that need. We want to know. We do want to know. And sometimes during this forecast that I just gave you, know that sometimes there can be some unspoken goodbyes. The endings or closures may be very subtle, where there's no spoken goodbyes. Everything's unspoken, and it brings up a lot of mix of emotions. So right now I feel that you're definitely needing here. You're having this hopeful feeling that they'll return. You're just waiting, and so this is what I feel is still continuing from last week's reading that we had with you, Virgo. And I pray for you. I wish you the best. Even if, realize this, that anything that's happening now, we're clearing the space for more blessings, something better. All right. So I've been in situations in relationships where I couldn't let go, and it really hurts, but I had to learn. And when I learned about loving myself, whoa, wow, life turned around in 100%. So here, let's see, what are we coming out with right now? So we're coming out with the Six of Wands. This is your energy. You're putting yourself out there for this person. You are definitely really, I want you. You know, I need you. I'm here. And you have this beautiful energy of this really high end energy, you know, like very sensual, very sexual. You know, you have a feeling that you want to be and look your best always, you know, and you're hoping that they remember you that way and that they will come into your space again. And it could be vice versa too. You know, a lot of you who are also could be the ones that are on the other end, you know, of this situation of waiting and what happened, you know, where the relationship may not be over. So let's see. But it's kind of at a standstill. So we have a breakthrough. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. All right, so there definitely could be some conversation right now. Your heart is saying there, you might have this breakthrough. And I think perhaps what has to come out is information, the truth of something. Something needs to be cleared here for their return or your return to them. There's a breakthrough that's needed, and it's right now in the heart space, but it's also in the mind, because the swords are about our conscious mind. And so there's some clarity and honesty that needs to be put on the table, and that's what this energy is about right now. That I was just talking about, the parade of planets with Venus and Jupiter and the moon. Okay, so it's giving the opportunity to observe, to see, and understand that this energy is revealing truthfulness in a relationship, deceit and love. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. And we have the Knight of Swords. So someone is definitely trying, if you're it looks like I'm reading for both people here, for the both sides. One is saying, I'm here, I'm waiting for you, I want to talk to you, I'm here, and the other person is saying, well, when are you going to speak to me? It's like you both are doing the same thing. Like no one is giving in, you know, no one is giving in. But the breakthrough for you, Virgo, is in the heart space, and it's saying, yes, I need this breakthrough. I need to be clear. I need to say what I need to say. And so I feel that something is, you both are doing the same thing. You know, you're both very much alike, I feel. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you are twin flames, and you have to realize that you reflect a lot of each other's issues, you know. So let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. And then we have the Emperor under the Six of Wands. And then we have the Chariot in the heart space. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords under the Knight of Swords. So I feel here, Virgo, that there might have been some infidelity here for some reason. You know, Virgo, there's a divine masculine here is an energy that I believe is yours. And I feel that there's a power struggle here with this other person, you know, but you're both doing the same thing, and someone wants to come out and say the truth, you know. Someone has to do that. One of you have to come out and forge ahead, because the Chariot to me is about forging ahead, coming out and expressing the honesty and the clarity so there can be victory here, okay? Because there's definitely, with the Seven of Swords here under the Knight of Swords, I feel that there might have been some deception, lies, someone caught them in a lie, that someone spied, maybe you had spies watching other people, you know, I don't know. There's some infidelity here. Let's just say that. And that's what I believe happened. And I really can honestly feel, you know, that hurts, you know, when I just say it for myself to you. Let's just see what else is going on. But it's still it hasn't played itself out yet, but it's getting close. It's getting close. It's not over until it's over, but it's over in a sense of communication. Let's just say that. In clear communication, it hasn't, it hasn't said what it needs to be said. Okay, so that's what I feel is the process here. Someone has to start opening up, and you both can't be playing the same game because it's going nowhere, and you're both kind of like distraught, you know, feeling, you know, lost, needy, you know, hopeful, you know. So let's see what else we can come out here with Virgo since last week. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so someone here is definitely, you know, you both, I feel this is the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands tells me that you are both very much alike in a very sexual and sensual way. You both love adventure, and I think that, you know, it's an attraction that you both had on each other. But now this is very serious, because now we're talking about our feelings and our heart space. And in the heart space, we have the World. Okay, Virgo, we have, there's a completion here of something. Okay, I don't think it's over for the rest of your life with this person, but maybe right now in the heart, you're saying, I'm done. You know, I've done this whole cycle with this person. I feel that I need to create a new path. And with the World in the heart space, with the Chariot and the Ace of Swords, all in the heart space, I feel you have definitely made a breakthrough on what you are definitely going to do in the next steps with this relationship. All right, but you know, always be honest, be open, and so that you can move on. Okay, so but I don't think it's over for the rest of your life with this person. I really don't. I have this feeling that you guys are going to come back one day, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years, whatever, but it could be even in 3 months. But let's see what else on this last card for this reading here. And we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is, you know, there definitely was infidelity here. Someone lied. You know, she's very independent. The Queen of Swords here wants the real thing. You know, if she is not the warmest person, but warmest energy, but this person or energy of whatever, you're feminine or masculine, it doesn't really matter. They have boundaries, and they're very independent, and they don't fall in love easily because they expect the truth. They expect. So Virgo, I believe that you have been hurt. Okay, I believe whoever you're with has hurt you, and I feel that you have come to a decision that right now, you know, that you're waiting, but again, your heart has these feelings of moving on, of opening up with the truth, whatever that is. But there's boundaries here that that you need to keep as well. You know, you're independent, but you know, with the Queen of Swords energy, she always wants the truth. She wants the real thing. So let's see if there's any other information under the Scarlet energy here that I can give you. All right, so wow, this reading is going on and on each week so far, 2 weeks in a row. Very interesting how the cards lay out that way, right? So that's how I know that, you know, it's real. But let's see, leave some comments for me to really understand where this is, and if there's anything that you can add to the reading that's different, you know, what you feel, I would love to know that as well. So here we go with the Scarlet energy. It says target. Okay, I'm going to read it. It says, I'm strategizing, okay, to win, and I won't miss my target this time. So someone is strategizing. Someone is trying to figure out how they can win you back, how they can be in your heart space again. So it's not really over yet. It still isn't over. In the mind and in the heart, it's not over, but in the presence of two people who are not in their own presence together, you may feel that, you know, but there's a lot going on in the mind and the heart of both of you. So I want to say that, you know, don't give up yet, but this is a great interest of learning, you know, really look at the whole picture of what happened with both of you and why it happened. And someone has to come forward with this heart energy here about clarity, about honesty, about forging ahead, and just come on, let's just say it, do it. Let's meet at, you know, at together. Let's meet and talk about it. And you want to complete this cycle or start a new path, right? So let's see what the angel numbers here are going to give us on this reading for you, Virgo. And please leave your comments and let me know what you think is going on as well with the cards. If you have that aptitude to do that, that would be great. I would love to see it. And let's see what angel numbers we have for you. It says 2020. And it says self-realization. All right, self-realization. So in self-realization, we have patience, we have manifestation, taking action. All right, you're in for a lucky break. It may come as a happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It's not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. So 2020, you might be seeing this number. Hold on to your heart, because it's not over until it's over. So let's see what the Oracle of the Whispers of Love can end this reading for you, Virgo. I hope I get to see you again and find out more about what's going on. Please let me know. And let's see what the Whispers of Love want to say about Virgo's reading here. It's the heart of the matter, it says here, the heart of the matter. And what it means is there is more going on than meets the eye. Wow. So I hope to get to hear from you, Virgo. Please, for those who haven't subscribed, please do. And again, it was great. The best of love to you, Virgo. Take care now. Bye-bye.